Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney, where we are a panel of local real estate experts and Disney enthusiasts gathered together to share with you all that's going on within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. Let's get into it. Those fireworks just sound familiar coming out of the 4th of July. Maybe just let us know in the comments where you watched it from. Did you watch it from any Disney parks? We're going to give you a little bit of updates about Disney and the local real estate market. We're really excited to share with you a new listing that's come into the town that was built by Disney in the luxury market. The luxury market has just stayed low inventory and it's been moving fast. And so we're really excited to share with you a very special listing in celebration. So stay tuned for that, as well as just giving you some first-time home buyer information that should be very helpful as well. But before we do that, let's just introduce ourselves and feel free to say hi in the comments as well. I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty here on Near Disney, and I'll throw it over to the little Brady Bunch square next to me.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Virginia Carlson, also with Florida in Motion Realty and here on Near Disney. And down below.
And I am Sue Koptiev, also with Florida in Motion Realty. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We're excited about some information we get to share with you.
Awesome. Oh, we got a comment from Kim saying best realtors in the kingdom. I will take it.
Right?
But is it the Magic Kingdom or the Animal Kingdom? You know,
all the kingdoms.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't mean to be too cheeky there. All right, yeah. So maybe just warm things up for us real quick. Virginia, you had a quick update before we get into the real estate news, just about Disney parks and how some people have a deal they can take advantage of. You want to just share on that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is great news for all of our Florida residents. You can get the summer 4-day ticket pack for $65 a day, which is a great deal. So you buy 4 passes and you can go to any of the 4 parks. You can go to one park 4 times, you know, however you want to use them. But when you break it down, it's only $65 a day. And this is a great deal. So the total price is going to be about $260 for that. But I mean, when you consider when you buy the tickets a la carte, they are $180 just to walk through the door for the day. So this is a really great deal for Florida residents, definitely to take advantage. And you do need a reservation on those days, but that's, you know, really easy to do, to just go online and reserve your spot for the park that you're looking for. And this goes on until October 3rd. So for the rest of the summer and a little bit into the fall. So it's definitely something to, you know, check out. And it being the beginning of July, you have plenty of time to utilize these tickets. Definitely
awesome.
Worth checking out.
Yes, thanks for sharing that. I mean, that Disney Florida resident deals and proximity is part of the big advantage of living here and having this lifestyle. Speaking of which, I do want to take a chance to highlight a new listing that we have in Celebration, the town that was built by Disney. We have a really beautifully prepared video for you for 807 Oak Shadows Road. This is a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath house that's over 4,400 square feet. Just hit the market for under $2 million, $1,997,000, and you will see there is a lot of amazing benefits to this. But I would love for it to play the video first and then dive in and share a little bit more about what makes it so special. Awesome. Yeah,
Beautiful
you see that
home. Wow.
kind of a double decker home that you got the big front porch and then the big balcony over it. And even like there was kind of some side porches and back porches as well. Lots of
Yeah.
outdoor sitting spaces. So yeah, 807 Oak Shadows Road in the coveted East Village, oversized corner lot. In kind of Central Florida in general, we see that yard space can be a limited commodity. A lot of times these communities, there's such high demand for residency. They kind of sandwich homes close together, and people often kind of complain about tightness to the neighbors. And so this is just one of those where you've got that breathing room off to the sides. You've got large fenced in grass area, and of course that walkable distance to the downtown. Beautiful updates.
Yes.
One of those bedrooms out of the 6 was the garage apartment built over the 3-car garage there. Really special.
Right.
And as you might have noticed, it looked like there was 2 primary bedrooms, because there are.
Yes.
It's kind of one of those dual primary things where one beautifully done on the first floor and another one on the second floor with great bathroom closet space and walks out to that balcony. So a lot of awesome opportunity there. So if you or anyone you know is looking into the luxury market, wanting to live near Disney, could be excellent opportunity for you. Numbers on the screen. I could love to give you a personal tour as well.
Beautiful.
Awesome. And so that kind of, maybe just veering away from just discussing the luxury market there, we want to give attention to this article I found from Florida, realtors.org, in the news section, that's kind of highlighting young adults living at home needing a path to ownership. It's really, there used to be just more of a stigma about, not just immediately having your own place and independence right as soon as you graduate college. And we've seen for just a number of years now, that's just not kind of what the market and the culture sphere allows for many of our young people to get launched in that way with the path to self-sufficiency. And so this was just a way to highlight that, many adults living with parents are not out of the housing market. They're delayed by affordability. So ever since 2018, it was kind of like we just saw this big surge in Florida, especially, where suddenly, the same amount of money was going to not be able to get you the same amount of house. But, we just wanted to take this chance to remind you that realtors can help compare rent, starter home options on a community by community basis, down payment programs, and realistic timelines for buying. Like in that town of Celebration, what's great about it is they have condos, townhomes, small single family homes, larger ones, estate homes. So there's just different ways to move in. So and in the 200,000s price range, all the way up to nearly a $2 million. So yeah, the record number of adults living with parents gives, but we are here to help. 25.2 adults under 35 lived with their parents in 2025. So, that who knows what that'll be for this new year, but that was according to realtor.com. So that's like 1 in 3 under 35. So it remains a high near the pandemic era. So basically 70% of adults 25 to 34 who live with their parents are not currently employed. Among those 25 to 29, 1 in 3 has a 4-year degree. So, you think you're doing everything right. You went to school like you were supposed to, but it's hard to be your own realtor sometimes when you're just young and fresh and just starting to get into this, clicking on Zillow and stuff and watching HGTV. It's a help, but we are here to share our expertise with you and find you the community that makes sense. So maybe you don't have to rent, and, maybe you don't have to be just in the other room from the folks at this point. I did that for a while, and all of a sudden it's like I'm always constantly be called to walk the dog or run a load of laundry or something, and it's reminding me of my pre-college days.
Yes.
Was that to run your laundry or your parents' laundry? I'm just checking.
No comment. But sort of branching off that, Virginia, you found this in other relation to first time home buyers. It's like how can they kind of avoid some pitfalls before they begin the process of meeting with us and getting ready?
Right. So there's definitely things that you should take into account when you're considering making that first time buyer transition. And we always try to help our clients and everybody with just knowing the facts before you get started. So we'll start with number one, skipping the pre-approval. You need to know your budget before you even start shopping. I mean, just being realistic about it, talking to lenders, and we have plenty of lenders who can help out with all sorts of different financial situations. But it really is important to know just what you can get yourself into and what would make the most sense financially. You don't want to, number two, you don't want to forget about extra costs, planning for closing costs, moving, monthly expenses. This graphic is suggesting that you save anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 because, as we all know, things are always coming up at the last minute that you don't expect. And so if you have that little extra cushion, it just makes the transition that much easier and smooth for you. Number three, I think, is a huge thing to not skimp on. You do not want to skip a home inspection. The inspection is there for the protection of the buyer. It is absolutely something that is important to do because you could go into a home and it looks beautiful on the surface, but when the inspector goes in, there are things that might come up. Not always, but you want it to be able to come up and say, we have to negotiate this major thing or maybe change the price. It's there to protect you as a buyer. So I would definitely never skip the home inspection.
I know that it seems like inspection prices have kind of creeped up with inflation in the past few years, and they can kind of get a little steep. Like it's like almost like another escrow deposit, like, or not quite. But I mean, there's a lot there, but it is important. It's tempting to skip it. Some people say, like, oh, just because it's new construction, even like, should I skip it? There's stuff builders are people, they make mistakes, and you don't know who's been listening to loud music while hammering and got carried away.
Exactly, and if you skip it, then the upfront cost of $500, $700, however much it costs to have the inspection. You don't want hidden issues that will be even more costly for you down the line. So it's worth it to do the inspection.
And I know they kind of can scare you with like those add-ons things, like, do you want to add your mold inspection and your termite inspection and your 4-point and your radon gas inspection or whatever you want to add on. But we can kind of guide you through like what seems like is necessary for this particular.
And additionally, we like to. I always go to the inspection for my buyers because you want to be able to talk to the inspector and relay any major things that come up. If we have out of town buyers, then, we definitely are all there for the inspection to talk with the inspector and see what any issues are that we can, speak to personally. So that's, it's definitely worth it to do. Number 4, I think, is a really interesting thing to consider. Don't ignore the location. You want to check on maybe testing your commute drive or just how you're going to get around and how is this location the right fit for your lifestyle. And these are things to definitely consider. You might love a town, but in reality, it doesn't make sense because I have to drive to this school or this job or whatever you're doing in your daily routine. And you might start to wear on you after a while. So checking the location is a really important thing to do.
Sure. Just
for all aspects of it. And then number 5, the big purchase before closing, avoid that. We definitely, the lenders always say it, and we always say it, like, don't add any more debt to your situation, your financial situation right before you're planning on buying a home. So just things to consider. Don't run out and buy a brand new $100,000 truck before you're trying to buy a home.
Right. or any truck for that matter. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Virginia. Thanks for sharing that. I did want to also just kind of branch off that there and just highlight that this website, WRE, was saying that 19% of house hunters looking to relocate elsewhere in the country. So we do get a lot of people who watch from out of state as well, even out of the country. Maybe just let us know if that's you who's just been kind of keeping an eye on Central Florida in the chat or in the viewership. And thank you to Lisa and Lysandra for watching. Appreciate your viewership.
Yes.
And of course, this had a little bit more to say. Roughly 1 in 5 to about 20% of prospective homebuyers look to move from one part of the country to another during the first quarter, according to data from Redfin. So it's up from last year about 1%, and it's the highest in shared records dating back to 2021. Orlando was the most popular destination for relocating house hunters in the first quarter, followed by 3 other Orlando metros: Northport, Miami, and Cape Coral. So Tampa came in 6th. So like, wow, people want to go to Florida still.
Florida.
Still, I'm
Yes.
still having that pandemic.
Yes.
Oh, hey, people saying hi in the chat. We want to get to you real quick. Ann Thompson, thank you
Hi,
for saying
Ann.
hi to all of us. And Mary Gervais, great info, Virginia.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Mary. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, appreciate your viewership big time. Oh, and Kim says hi too. Fairy Godmother Real Estate giving you a shout out.
Mary is my sister.
We kind of figured.
Yeah, same
You
name.
can recognize the name a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
House hunters left New York, Seattle, and Los Angeles more than any other major metro in the first quarter. That's based on net outflow. So okay, interesting. So yeah, if that's kind of where you're feeling the pressure to leave, there's also let us know. Even Austin. So okay, so that's
Mm.
and I thought that would tie into this other point I wanted to make before we highlight a different area of Central Florida with a cool listing besides just Celebration. I found this that was just highlighting real quick 15 benefits of moving to Florida as a good place to live. So like, why are people going all over here to the sunshine of states to attract new covers to Central Florida and our sandy shores? Majority of the year, it is warm and sunny. And the funny thing was that 4th of July weekend, my parents are actually up in the DC area, kind of checking out some of the shenanigans that were going on there for the parades and stuff. And they were saying like, it is like they're closing stuff down because of heat wave issues.
Right.
And it's like 105 degrees. And then I looked at my phone and it was like 89 degrees here. I was like, wait, it's hotter up there than it is here? That's crazy.
Yeah, I lived in DC for, gosh, I don't know, 15, 16 years. And the summertime, it's no joke. It is so, because it was built on a swamp, it's so humid and hot in the summer. It's like nasty. At least here, it feels a little drier. So I can see why they're closing things down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Insider information there on
Yeah.
no state income tax in Florida. Cannot say that about DC, right?
No, you cannot.
No.
And so, and I know District of Columbia wants to be its own state, but
yeah,
not quite. Florida beaches, of course, it goes without saying. Cultural diversity. Now that's cool. No other state quite like Florida. You'll find people of every age, religion, background imaginable, making one of the melting pots of the country itself, which prides itself on being a melting pot. I moved here from Nebraska, where I would say it is not plentiful diversity there. Just had nicest folks, but I will say it was kind of cool to just get more flavors of life when I moved here in 2009.
Yeah.
Locals receive discounts on a number of attractions. Yep, you are like we were just talking about earlier in the show. Florida resident discounts, so you can make staycation at a bargain. Yes. Laid back lifestyle. I mean, Margaritaville listings that Sue has sometimes, it's just all about like the vacation lifestyle.
It is.
Do you still have a Margaritaville listing right now, Sue?
I do, actually. I definitely do. If you're interested in something that will earn you some income as well as be a vacation spot for your family, friends, anybody you want to offer it to, give me a call. My number is right there. 407-334-7770.
We got to turn that into a song. We have to have catchy jingles for each one of our phone numbers.
Hey, that's a good idea.
No,
maybe we won't sing them personally, but we'll have like Chat GPT like sing them for us, you know.
I guess we can't do 8675309, right? Because that doesn't
No.
include the area code.
No,
Yeah.
and song's a little more adult than many people realize. Much to do outdoors. Living in Florida won't break the bank. Yep, the cost of living in Florida's major cities, can be on the higher end, but like some parts of Central Florida, vary more than those like major, like especially people coming from New York. And if you think you're paying a lot for pizza here, wait till you hear what they have to say.
Yeah, for sure.
And they say work opportunities, great for retirement. Sports culture is intense. Just one more loving nudge to Nebraska. The only sports team was college football Huskers,
Right.
big red, and that was it. And so was I going to go to Lincoln, Nebraska for college or nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like we were covering topics saying that Orlando was like the #1 foodie city. So
Yes.
That's right. We were. Yeah.
and so, yeah, food and cuisine as well. And with that, I think we might just throw it over to your listing, Sue. Would you like to set up this area of Oakland, Florida?
Yes, I would love to. This is a little cute community in Oakland, Florida. It is nestled between, right next to Winter Garden and part of the Orange Blossom Trail, as you'll see on the listing. But it is an adorable, cute little 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And if you want to go ahead and play that, you will. Discover the perfect blend of comfort, style, and community in beautiful Oakland. This incredibly maintained 3-bedroom, 2-bath home offers an open concept floor plan, a stunning kitchen with gas appliances, and a large island, spacious living areas, and a private backyard featuring maintenance-free turf, giving you the beauty of a lush lawn without the mowing, watering, or upkeep. Located in a welcoming all-ages community, this neighborhood is known for its family-friendly atmosphere and active outdoor lifestyle. Residents enjoy a community pool, playground, dog park, and scenic walking trails right in the neighborhood. Even better, you'll have direct access to the West Orange Trail, one of Central Florida's most popular paved trails, where you can walk, bike, or jog all the way into the charming shops, restaurants, and weekly farmers markets in historic downtown Winter Garden. 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, 1,857 square feet. It's welcoming, it's family friendly, and it's all ages. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your family, or simply looking for a wonderful place to call home, this property offers the lifestyle you have been searching for. Contact me today to schedule your private showing.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I know yours had the vocal overdub, but that's cool.
Yeah, no, that works a lot better because the timing is much better than when I talk over a video because I can say way too much.
Can't get tired of your voice.
No.
Thank you. Anyway, you can contact me anytime, text or phone call. The home is like I said, over 1,850 square feet. It is priced at $599,000, and it just hit the market last night. We already have several showings scheduled, which I'm very excited about. And so it shows that people are still looking, and they're looking in that mid-range price. Whether you could be a single person living there or starting your family, or if you're right sizing after the kids move out. So it's a great location, and a wonderful HOA of $165 a month and no CDD.
Nice. Gosh, I'd love to live near downtown Winter Garden. Maybe I'll schedule a showing.
I would love to sell it to you, Elijah. I think we can work something out.
Yeah, I know someone.
Yeah.
From
You know a few people.
Jim. Hey, where have you guys been?
Jim, we've been here, Jim. Where have you been?
I know. He used to comment every week, right? No, it's
He's
all,
back.
all good. Yeah, good to have you. Always appreciate you. And yeah, we did have a good 4th of July. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And yep, Kim agrees. It's a nice home. Thank you, Kim.
Mhm.
Thank you, Kim.
Just on the last little topic again of culture in Orlando, when we were singing its
Yes.
praises, just a little update here that the downtown Orlando library is getting an $18 million renovation. That
Nice.
is cool. So basically, it's mostly pertaining to the first floor. Orange County Library System is working on kicking off work on the upgrades in the fall. It's going to be about a 2-year project, and as part of the renovations, the children's library will relocate to Library Central to expand programming for its interactive activities. So basically, yeah, it's in the design process right now, but basically it is moving forward with this extensive renovation. I almost said expensive, but you know what? I think both of them apply.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, a 290,000 square foot building includes children's library, info desk, and gift shop. Library gift shop. Okay.
That's a great idea, actually.
Cool. Includes for books, CDs, movies, and live performance and events in an arena. Area. So that's cool. We'll keep you posted on that. If they didn't include any concept art here, but it is in the planning phases. But that's a cool part of living downtown as well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not too far from. Yeah.
The other wonderful thing about that is with podcasts and iPads and everything you can read on instead of an actual book. And I just remember having so much enjoyment going to the library and learning, when I was in school. And I think people still really desire that and really want that. So I think it's really amazing that Orlando is investing in that, because I'm sure a lot of cities are not able to, maintain those costs and keep those buildings going. And they're probably having to do away with them. So cheers to Orlando.
Yeah, that's great.
For as much as people like to do at home or relegate to an app or tech, there is just still something that's inherently desirable about third spaces, like the library and making events. Like I was talking to someone just the other day, I like to work out, and I was just saying isn't the dream to have like the home gym? And he said, no. He said, if I had all the money in the world, I would still go to the gym. I like to be there. I like to socialize, and I feel like people feel that way about the library. But even though the Kindle is great, I know Toy Story 5 kind of vilified it a little bit, but I think the evil frog iPad thing. But I think that the ultimate message was everything in moderation, including moderation.
Let me know how you do that. That's interesting. I like that. Everything in moderation, including moderation. Okay.
That was Oscar Wilde who said that. I can't take credit. He lived it too.
Yeah.
He practiced what he preached.
Yes, exactly.
All right, folks, we're hitting on that 30-minute mark. That's usually where we like to keep things. Appreciate everyone who commented, everyone who said hi. If you're too shy to comment during the live stream, feel free to give us a call or a text. If you have any real estate questions, you're looking to buy or sell, want some more area information, or we know someone who might be able to benefit from our help. That's what we do here. Please hit the like button and subscribe so you can continue to reach a broader audience. It really helps get our exposure so we can continue to do this and help more people live near Disney. So with that, I think we'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us out. Have a good one, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.